Hello and welcome back to another video. In this problem, we're asked to let f of x equal the square root of 1 minus x squared, where 0 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 1. So here we're asked to find the graph of the inverse of f, and to find the equation. So to find the equation, first of all, we have f of x is equal to the square root of 1 minus x squared. So y equals the square root of 1 minus x squared. What we need to do is we need to swap the variables. So we have x is equal to the square root of 1 minus y squared. Now we just have to solve for y. If we square both sides, we get x squared equals 1 minus y squared. This just becomes squared, and the square root of something squared is just the thing inside. We subtract 1. This cancels. We get x squared minus 1 equals negative y squared. And dividing by negative 1, we get negative 1 divided by negative 1 is 1, plus x squared divided by negative 1 is minus x squared. Here the negatives just cancel. Then we take the square root of both sides to get that y is equal to the square root of 1 minus x squared, where instead of the domain being 0 is less than x is equal to 1, the range is 0 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 1. And so here we can see that this is the same function. It's the same function in the sense that it's equal to 1, the square root of 1 minus x squared, but also that this domain and this range produce the same function, because this is the graph of a circle, right? Where the standard equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Well, here if we were to square this, right, then we have x squared plus y squared, bringing it over to the other side, is equal to positive 1, bringing that over to the other side. So it is the circle around 0, 0 with radius 1. However, when we are taking the square root, we have this domain restriction. 0 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 1. So it's only this top half. And we can see that if 0 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 1, then the graph of the original function was this. So we have the top half and the right half of the circle. And we can see that they are reflected over each other. So this quadrant 1 section is reflected over itself, and it remains the same. And this section over here in quadrant 2 gets reflected over into quadrant 4. And that's how we know that they're inverses, because they're reflected about the line y equals x. So this is your inverse function, and these are the two graphs and how they relate.